pretty people. My name is Denisha, and today I would like to discuss the coronavirus. No, I'm not a doctor, but I definitely did my research on the web, talking to doctors, nurses, watching the news, and just paying attention to pretty much everything that's going on. I definitely was one of those people that was not taking it serious at first until it hit home. One of my very good friends have lost someone to this virus, and I know a couple people that have the virus. So first, let's talk numbers. Even though it came from China, our numbers are still higher than them. They, right now, which is still updating every so often. Like, I checked this around about 1 today, and it is now 6. So I'm pretty sure it's been updated by now. In China, it was a little bit over 81,000. The recovery, and that's confirmed. Some people, are not getting tested, not taking it serious. So this is just what's been confirmed. The recovery for them is 75,000, a little bit over 75,000, and their death is 3,300. United States, which is top out of everyone in the country, United States is number 1. We have 135,000. Our recovery is only a little bit over 4,300, and our deaths is a little bit over 2,300. So that's the numbers. And like I said, that was like around 1. So that was 5 hours ago. So for the people who was like me, that was not taking it serious, what I didn't understand, when I first talked to someone about it, they said that, study shows that like 80% of the population will come in contact of this. Not death, but come in contact. And I didn't understand it at first. I'm like, that's a lot of people. Like, so it's not going to stop. It's going to really come in contact with 80% of the population. So I had called my dad. If you know my dad, he's very smart. He liked his History Channel. He's into all that. And he told me to look up the Black Death. For people that don't know what the Black Death is, this was back in mid-1300s. It started in Europe and Asia. It was where black rats had fleas attached to them, and it was killing people. Back then, in 1300, as what they could count, it was 30 to 60% of the population died. Like, that is a lot of people. Like, it said 75 to 200 million people in just Europe and Asia died over fleas. So over a bite, they died. So just imagine, this is just like 6 feet, not distance. They want you to stay away 6 feet. So just imagine you're anywhere, someone can come up to you and you can catch the coronavirus. So that's definitely how serious it is. If you don't believe me, because I'm one of those people that have to look up everything, look up Black Death. It will open your eyes to a lot of things. They actually have pictures on there to where, it was so many people dying. They was just, thrown on piles. And then this was back in 1300s. So it wasn't really hospitals, but they was just tossing bodies. So, it can be real. This can really take over half of the population. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm just saying this so people can be more aware. Because you need to know. They're not telling you everything. When I wasn't taking it serious, I was just like, I was making jokes, which is not funny. And, I prayed about it. And hopefully it don't happen. But I was like, we got to die one day. But no, that's not even cool. Me being careless, I can bring it home to the kids at my house. I can give it to my mom, dad, grandma, just by me not caring. So it's not fair that I'm not taking it serious for their sake because they're at home. I'm working. I am a preschool teacher, so since the schools are closed, I have been picking up at a nursing home. So for healthcare providers, we have to do it. It's a job that needs workers, it needs people. So what I have been doing, when I get off work, before I walk out the building, I spray myself a Lysol. I try to wear a jacket so I can take it off. I definitely change shoes. If you can bring clothes and just, change or maybe have just a little whatever, muscle shirt, spaghetti strap, or some tights or something under your clothes. Just take them out, put them in a bag. But what I've been doing is I wear like a jacket. So I spray myself down, I get to the car, I take my jacket off. And I take my shoes off, put them in a bag. When I get home, I live in the country, so I go to my back porch and I like strip. Yeah, like, you know, sports bra panties. I strip. I get one of the kids to bring me a robe, and I bring my clothes straight to the washer. So like, I know things I've been working on is it can't really take heat. So when I get in my car, I kind of let the windows down, let all that, because it's hot here. So I let all the, heat kind of get them going before I just get in my car. When I get home, I do let my windows down. I Lysol, spray everything. And if y'all don't, pay attention to the Lysol bottle because it actually say like coronavirus on there. Coronavirus, from what I looked up, has been around since the early 2000s. It say 2003, but no telling. So this is just a different type of virus. Well, coronavirus. So I do spray my car down. I let the windows down so the heat can get in. So like I said, I bring my clothes to the washer and I go straight and take a shower. I don't let nobody touch me. I go straight to the shower. That's just some things I've been doing. I know, just definitely do your research. Like, the more I look up stuff, the scary, like, I guess I become careful. One of my friends brought it to my attention that in New York, they have, like, freezer trucks outside the hospital. So, like, that's how many people are dying. They're just bringing them straight to the freezer truck. And then in Italy, which I looked up this, they have, like, the big, beautiful churches. They're filled with coffins. And it's getting so bad to where our hospitals do not have enough equipment, ventilators and all that, that they're kind of like, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth, like, they're kind of picking and choosing. They're looking at who's healthier, who has a better chance of living. Like, that's how serious it's getting. So for all the people that's still going out, still, doing cookouts and all that, like, just be very careful and think about those things, because if we all get sick at once, we're not going to all recover, because the hospital only has a certain amount of items. Like, they can't save everyone. So that's why they're asking people to stay inside, be careful, stay the distance away, because, it would be better if people get sick a little bit at a time. So maybe they can get them in, because it's like a 14-day period. Get them in, do their job, get them out, whole new crowd. So by everybody's not taking it serious, you're going to overcrowd the hospitals, and it's just not going to work out like people think it is. Definitely talk to your kids about it. Talk to your kids. You got to be straightforward. Let them know how serious this is. Let them watch clips. If they're old enough to understand, definitely let them watch clips. Let them see the numbers so they can take it serious as well. And I know everybody's going crazy over their kids being home. I know these at the house drive me crazy. But I feel like it's very important to keep them on a schedule. Like, I don't know if they're going back. I'm pretty sure they're not going back to school. So you don't want your kids to be behind. Here, thank God, Hancock School sent the two girls work. Well, my son, he was in homeschool, so he already had the homeschool books. So put them on a schedule. Like, they go to school Monday through Friday. Make them do their work. Work with them. For people that's not working, take the time out to work with your kids, help your kids. You don't want them to go back to school in August and be behind. I don't know how they're going to work it out. I don't know if they're going to let them just pass. I don't know. But you don't want your child to be behind when you can do something about it. So definitely work with your kids. And as far as, like, I know they're eating up all the food, because that's the problem here. They get bored and they're eating. So play board games with them, video games. Go outside. Like today, me and my two sisters, we went walking for 2 miles. Like, entertain them so they won't be so bored to where they eat. Definitely bedtime. At first, I wasn't doing a bedtime, and they were staying up to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, when I'm getting up to go to work, they're still up, which is not good, because now they all walking around with black rings around their eyes. So, and then they get up and still play. Like, they sleep for like 3 hours and they still get up and ready. No, put them on a schedule, still give them bedtime so they won't be eating all night. You got to think smart. So say, what if they put everything on shutdown? Like, you can't go anywhere. You're going to want food. So you got to think smart with that. Let's see. Free lunches at school. I don't get food stamps. I don't, really get the assistance. So the schools are doing free lunches. Take advantage of that so you can have food at home. Like, I know people don't, like, I don't want to do that. That's blah, blah. Forget that. There's 3 kids here. If every chance I can get, we're going to go get them free lunches. I'm off tomorrow. We're going to go get them free lunches. They at schools. They doing, down here, well, I'm picking you. They're doing breakfast and lunch. I know Southside. I don't know about the other schools. But it's buku food, drinks, and all that. You better catch on to that. Like, do what you got to do with that. Just talk to people, understand it. Like, definitely do your research. Like, like I said, the more I do it, the serious I'm taking it. They got home remedies like this. My auntie made this. Is lemons, honey, and water, which we're going to boil it tonight. And you just, like, steam. So look up stuff to do. You're at home not doing nothing anyways. This takes a couple minutes, and it's not even that much money you're spending. So definitely use this. Let the steam come in. I mean, anything to try to avoid it. I know drinking warm drinks, coffee, tea. We're not even putting our waters in the refrigerator. We're doing room temperature water. They want you to stay hydrated. They want you to sip on something every 20 minutes. Because if the virus is here and you're drinking something hot, it's like kill it, prevent it, I don't know. But it's supposed to help out. Like I said, anything, try it. Excuse you, Jayla. Excuse the little girl in the back. She's rude. They want 10 people at events. Make it 10 people, y'all, like 6 feet. I know you in the house, you can't be 6 feet. There's a lot of us in here. There's no way I'm going to be 6 feet. But if you take care of your house, you'll be good. Clean up. People that know me know. On a regular day, I mop about 10 times a day. So just imagine what's going on. You wipe everything down. Bleach wipes. Bleach. Lysol. I wipe everything down. Sweep. Mop. Just do what you got to do, like, to protect yourself. I'm not saying that you're not going to get it, but this is things to try to prevent it. Because since it's just something so simple, like, we got to go to Walmart tomorrow. We can catch it tomorrow. But just try to do whatever you can to prevent yourself and the loved ones from getting it. Like, I don't know, be serious. And this is just a couple things. They have a website, which these books are kind of expensive, Amazon do it too. So these are like some homeschool books that my son has. I went to Dollar Tree, got him some little boards. You can do video games. I mean, you can play games or whatever with this to entertain them. Definitely, I brought some of these home, but I made them put the initials. But this it don't really prevent you from catching it, but I mean, it helps, Like I said, anything to do to help. Another thing I want to, like, have people mind going, I can't really talk crap about it because I have been going to do fast foods, trying my best to not do that. But then when I thought about it today, I went to McDonald's and I thought about, like, just imagine how many people are not taking it serious and then they're making your food or coughing on your food. So it's good. The smart thing to do will be definitely cooking. I'm definitely going to start meal prep. I'm trying to lose weight. But use this time to work on yourself, work on goals, fitness, whatever you want to do, like meditate, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Because I know being inside can drive people crazy. I'm one of them people that like to get up and go. So this really is this is bothering me. But do something else with your time. Work on side hustles. Work on getting a hustle. I'm going to start working on doing makeup or something. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out to keep myself occupied. To prevent going out. One thing I'm going to do with my friends, you want to play drinking games? Call your friend on FaceTime. Play a drinking game. Make up some games. I don't know. Do something. Because the more people out, the serious it's going to get. It's already serious. It's going to get worse. Like, I've been with my son because since I have the 2 sisters now, I really don't get that mommy and son time. So we go outside on the little hammocks, which is real nice. And we just talk. Like, get to know your kids better. Because if you're like me that work all the time, when you come home, you clean up, cook, you're tired. So use this time to get to know your kids. Like, spend time with your loved ones. Just use this time wisely. Don't. Yesterday, y'all, I went to Wiggins to a football game. I sat in the car, but I still went, which was not safe. So I'm working on that. But I'm going to do better. Like, today was definitely an eye-opener. I was, like, kind of around someone who had the virus. Like, so it's time to get serious. This is real stuff. Stop playing with your health. Stop playing with your kids' health. And it's not just old people dying anymore. It's from newborns to whatever age you can live. Like, it's all different ages. And then our leaders, governors, can't speak on for all of them, but some of them not caring. In Mississippi, we still have our restaurants and stuff open when everybody else is shutting down. Everybody else got curfew. We don't, which we need one, but we don't. And then I know for a fact a governor said that he was an elderly guy, and he was like, well, I feel like I live my life, so I will sacrifice myself for the younger people. Like, that's how serious it's getting. You go to the hospital, like, it's coming down to that real. Like, a nurse told me that out her own mouth. It's that serious to where they are like, which one has a chance of living longer? That's how serious it is. And one of my friends, she's an RN, in the place she's working at, they're not really testing these people, y'all. And I know another hospital that's not either. I don't want to say the hospitals because I don't want to get sued. I ain't got much, but I don't want no legal problems. But they're not really testing these people. They're just checking it off as pneumonia. So be careful with that. Be mindful of that. If you have a little paper cut or something, don't go to the hospital over something stupid. Like, these people, they're packed with real problems. And like I said, some of them are not even testing these people. They're just saying pneumonia and sending them home. So be careful. Try to avoid any contact with anything like that. Like, this is serious. And they're talking about this can last up to months. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to have to figure something out. I don't want this to last longer. I can't push my religion on anybody, but I definitely believe in God. I know at the end of the day, He has the last say so. I know if it's meant for me to die with this virus, it is what it is. Like, He has the last say to everybody. But take that time to get to know Him better. Take that time to read, pray. Like, if we have too much time on our hands for this not to be over with, and we should definitely come out of this with lawyers, doctors, new hustles, people going to church more. Like, this should be a lesson learned to better yourself. If you come out of this, and like as of right now, like the schools are closed till April. Like, some places are closed to April. So that still give you, a good month to better yourself. So if you're not taking this time wisely and the month's over and say we get off the lockdown or whatever, and you're still bumming it, that is definitely your fault. Like, this is time to sit down and think about your life, your future, and these kids. Because I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody got kids. So think about your kids. If you're not going to think about nobody else, definitely think about your kids. Let me see what else I got, girl. I definitely wrote, it's sloppy. But at the nursing home, they are checking temperature at the door. I'm sitting at the door checking temperature. So I definitely have a lot of time doing my resource. I was going to have pictures for y'all, but my listeners told me I couldn't use her phone because she said she needed to entertain herself. So I wish I could have had some pictures for y'all, but like I said, look up Black Death because that's the first eye-opener. That lets you know that half of the population, majority of the population can die from this. Definitely look that up. Look up the numbers for U.S. because they're going up. Look up, like, watch the news. Listen to what our president is saying. Like, listen to these people that's supposed to care about us. Listen to what they're saying. Like, they really not caring that much, y'all. I'm being serious. And then that whole $1 trillion that he signed, blessing is a blessing, but 1,000, 1,200, 500, whatever he's giving, that's not a lot of money. So whenever you do get that money, please don't go blowing your money on stupid stuff. Grocery shop. tissue, paper towels, do house supplies. Like, do things that, use it for good stuff. Don't waste it on drugs and alcohol. I am going to get me, well, I buy my bottle of wine anyways. So do that. If you don't, if you were working and this, since this is going on, you are laid off or whatever they're doing, file unemployment. It's not that much money, but it's better than nothing. Like, y'all, pay attention. See what kind of help you can get, because if it gets bad, it's going to get bad. Like, it can get worse than what it is. So definitely pay attention. Do whatever you have to do to make sure you and your family is safe. I don't know. Thank God that I had another job to go to make money to provide for my family. But just do what you have to do. Like, don't take this lightly. This is very serious, from young to old. Like, everybody needs to be aware of this. So that's about it. It just kind of hit home with me because I was one of those people like, oh, whatever, it's gonna get fixed. That's how I felt. Like, this was gonna be over in like 2-3 weeks. But the way it's looking, is not. The numbers are spreading. No one's taking it. If everybody think like how I was thinking, it's not going to go nowhere no time soon. And y'all, I plan on going to Miami in June. So I need y'all to stay inside so this can be done calmed down by June. Because I've been wanting to go to Miami forever. So if y'all want to see those Miami videos with me and my friends, because we all cute, then y'all need to chill out. Because I'm trying to live my best life still. This is driving me bananas. So do what y'all gotta do so y'all can enjoy y'all life. Take this time, become a better you. If you want to lose that weight, this is the time. Now it's hot out here in Mississippi. Go out there and run, sweat it off. Do whatever you gotta do. Some of y'all sitting at home anyways. Do something instead of sitting up eating, because that's what I was doing. And I'm back to the way I was before I lost a couple pounds. So like, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. That's like all I want to get across today. So, I don't know. Take it serious, y'all. I don't even know what else to say. I just really want to state these facts, these numbers, tell you what I was doing, Oh, yeah, and I still haven't got my income tax, so I don't even know why he signed this $1 trillion thing and ain't giving they people their money, because I still need my money. I need that plus the money he was going to give, because I'm going to be balling. And then once this is over with, I'm going to have me some business open. Watch. Pretty Vibes is about to go up top on some other business that me and a couple of my friends plan on doing. So, y'all be careful, be safe, be a better you, and see you next time.